Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Michael Kopech will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on it? Into the box, Joaquin Delaire comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup.
Ready for another chance. Joaquin Delaire. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joaquin Delaire.
And the pitch. This is pulled into right. Souza back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And the off-balance throw gets him. So coming to the plate, Joaquin Delaire.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All right, take a look around.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets out.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Popped him up. Lindor shading to his right. 2 down. Now batting, Nicky Delmonico. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Delaire, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Delaire. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 9 hits.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. This Tanner Roark gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout.
1-1-1.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
You don't D-roll as a pitcher. That could...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joaquin Delaire. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he has some trouble with it.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
All right.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
All right, he's up. You're up.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is ready now for the White Sox. Joaquin Delaire.
Second baseman, Joaquin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Delaire comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Souza. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the plate. Joaquin Delaire. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Delaire.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So striding in, Claudio Torres.
The left fielder, Claudio Torres.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2?
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Delaire.
Number 99.
Pitch on the way.
Joaquin Delaire.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Now the 0-1. There he goes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. The 1-1 home. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Delaire, the runner at third. Moncada is over at second with one down in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And digging in next will be the outfielder, Nicky Delmonico. On the ground is short. This could be two. Jeanette has it for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As two runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, Joaquin Delaire. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Moncada.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. White Sox pick up just the one. We've played 8 full. It's the White Sox 6 and the Indians 3.
Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The White Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rex Brothers gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Brad Hand records the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Line, but speared on a hop. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Stepping in, Joaquin Delaire. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out toward second. Delaire scoops it up, and there's one down now. Now in the box, Joaquin Delaire. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zimmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So up next for Chicago, Joaquin Delaire. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joaquin Delaire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, good job right there. Good at bat.
Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if they
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that.
Digging in and looking for more, Joaquin Delaire.
Joaquin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Rodriguez on second. Diaz at first. One gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. 10-4 the final in this game. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shane Bieber earns win number 7 up. From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Ronaldo Lopez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joaquin Delaire, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
All right, guys.
Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Settling in now, Joaquin Delaire.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Delaire.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Joe Emery. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joe Emery.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run. Digging in, Joaquin Delaire. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joaquin.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Joaquin Delaire. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, Marshall Lang. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Marshall Lang.
1-1. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Sanchez fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Joaquin Delaire. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Mata is there to make the catch, and that means at the plate, Kristen Stewart.
Now
go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as...
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Rex Brothers earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Delaire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Delaire.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Aledmus Diaz. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Crane over at second. Delaire at first with no outs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Reined in, and a glove flip for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. Or bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Joaquin Delaire. He reached on a single in his first try. Swinging a looper to left. Munson into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joey Wendell.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
He's running. On a line to shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land. Digging in once again, Joaquin Delaire. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bad Vaskersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now at the plate, Joaquin Delaire. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
To short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the count.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home